Good day everyone, Axel Sprocket here. I've been playing Ragnarok Origin Online Classic since the official release, and it's been 2 weeks already since the release. As a veteran Ragnarok Origin Online or ROO Original Version veteran, I noticed the reoccurring issues the game has, and that is the guild auction system. But before I discuss the issues with the guild auction system, let me give you a brief introduction to the guild auction system. The guild auction system is an auction system appears after every guild league and Imperium overrun, and in this system, guild members can bid for light or dark feathers, orange feathers, and MVP card shards using Nyan berries in the original version, but in this classic version, we use gold coins to bid. You can also buy out the item immediately, and we'll talk about it later. For min-maxing players, this help out in their progression as feathers and cards are one of the primary sources of power in this game. For a period of time, if there were items that were not bid, it will automatically send to server bidding, where players in the entire server can now bid the remaining items that were not sold yet. Now that I've discussed to you the auction system, here are the issues that players have been encountering ever since in the original version. First, the full buyout function. Guild members can instantly buy the item on maxed out price without the need to bid against other guild members. Low spenders or people who doesn't have much gold coins to spare won't be able to get a chance to bid the item if other guildies bought them in full price. This becomes an issue to them when a player or group of players decided to buy out all the items in the auction, leaving the other players no chance to bid for anything at all. Now you might think that guild officers would impose some internal rules on bidding etiquette within the guild to give chances on every member that wants to participate in the bidding, and you are correct. Most guilds, especially competitive guilds, would impose that kind of rules or any iteration of it internally, but the issue is an individual or group of individuals cannot be stopped if they decided to break those rules. Then you might think that if someone from the guild broke the internal rules, they could be reprimanded or even kicked out of the guild, right? But here comes the second issue in the auction system. The auction system has a transaction logging system that supposedly keep track of every transactions made from bidding to buyout. Problem is, it does not keep track of the player names who did the bidding or buyout of each items, which render the transaction logs useless for tracking who did what in the auction system. There's also personal mail or tracking of every transactions a player made in the auction system. The guild may ask each members of the guild to send their personal transactions after the bidding has ended, and guild officers can tediously check every member's screenshot or live stream of their transaction mails to check and see who would be the perpetrator of buying out every item in the auction. But again, there's a loophole to it. The individual can just delete their transaction records and present that they did not make any transactions to hide the evidence. So in summary, individual or group of individuals can buy out everything in the auction list without giving a chance for others to bid, and there's no way to track whoever did the transaction at all. This guild auction system has been the bane of all guilds since the ROO original version until in this classic version. It even caused distrust and quarrels amongst guild members that results in members being kicked out, or even worse, a full disband of the guild. Here are my thoughts on the issues regarding the guild auction system. If the auction system has been designed this way ever since the original until now, then it is possible that the devs have intentionally designed it as it is. Anyone, individual or a group, can outbid, buy out everything in the auction list as intended. Basically, it's free for all if the devs did not make any changes on the auction system ever since the original version. It may sound unfair for other people who doesn't have much currency to spare and just want to bid for the item, but that's just the harsh reality of the auction system. It may sound crazy, but here comes our reality check. This game was and still is pay to win. The system will favor whales over free-to-play players, so it's either we accept the reality that the auction system was intended to have whales have an advantage over free-to-play, or low spenders, or if the devs are willing to listen, and that is a big if, make a suggestion to update the logging system to add the names of the players who did the transactions in the auction for easy tracking of the guild, or remove the buyout function entirely. There was actually a survey in-game that is asking on which guild auction format do players prefer. I suggest that you fill out that survey and select your preferred format. So what do you guys think about the guild auction system of ROO Classic? Do you even care about this system, that you want the devs to change it for everyone to have equal opportunity, or it doesn't bother you at all? Let's discuss this in the comment section, but let's keep it civil and respectful. If you like my content, don't forget to like and subscribe for any future Ragnarok Online related content. See you and have a good one.